Hey folks, welcome to this week's edition of BrushPile Fishing. We've got an interesting show today. We were at the Indianapolis Boat Show this winter, and one of the things that we did, we gave away a free trip plus a B&M prize package, and our winner was James Mong out of Indiana. Well, guess what? He's going to take up his trip today. It's an early spring morning, a little bit chilly here on my home lake of Grand Lake. Here in St. Mary's, Ohio, the fish are in a kind of in between the spawn and the post spawn, so it might be a little tough, but the ones we catch should be pretty nice. So you stay tuned, we'll be right back with BrushPile Fishing.
Many people look at a lake and feel a sense of calm serenity. Crappie fishermen feel the heart-pounding anticipation of the thump. That's why host Russ Bailey is addicted to crappie fishing. It's this addiction that takes Russ from the Midwest to the Deep South in search of the best lakes, techniques, and patterns from some of the best crappie anglers in the country. Right here on BrushPile Fishing.
Hey folks, welcome back to BrushPile Fishing. We're on my home lake of Grand Lake, St. Mary's, and I'm with Indianapolis Boat Show BrushPile Fishing winner, James Mong. How are you doing, bud?
I'm doing great. Looking for some good crappie fishing.
Can you tell the folks how you won this contest?
There was actually a contest through one of the local radio stations.
Okay.
I went ahead and applied for it, and I won tickets to the Boat Sports Show, and also a nice fishing trip with you.
Well, hopefully we catch a few good fish. This is a very shallow lake. I don't know if you've ever been here. It's 6 foot all the way across, no drops, ledges. You ever fished anything like that?
Never.
So this could be an experience for you.
Yes, it will. It'll
All
be
right,
awesome.
well, I'll tell you what. I'll talk you along the way, what we're doing, and show you exactly what we're doing, and hopefully we put together some nice fish.
I'm looking forward to
Ready
it.
to get started?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Just getting started. Now, James, if you never fish with these long poles, what you want to do, or what I do, I'll open that bail and I'll have that line in my hand just kind of resting there.
Yep.
And all we're going to do, and it's more with your wrist than your arm, just a nice little flip out. There you go. Close that bail. And we'll work, you know, the outside edges of these, and then we'll kind of work in. And like I say, it's been a tough bite here lately, and that's a nice fish. That is a good one to get us started.
There you go.
And I was just going to say, it's been a tough bite lately, and it has been.
Yeah.
This lake's really good in the spring. Some of the best spots will be between the seawall and the lift. Because they've got cover to both sides there.
Uh-oh.
There's rails. There's a lot of rails underneath.
Oh, I see them now. Oh, there you go.
Bluegill, I think. Wow, that's crappie.
Is it?
Yes, sir, and that's going to be another nice one.
Oh, yeah.
Come here. That is a good fish. Nice and thick across the back. Also, folks, look at that tail. That's a male, and he has been working that bed. Just tore up. Half of his tail's missing there. What color are you starting with? You've got what's called popsicle, which is normally pretty good color on this lake. And see the bars going across? If you work all those edges. And then I'm going to actually get you up here in a minute to where you can fish between the seawall and there. That's normally really good. And if you did just join us, our guest today, James, actually won this trip at the Indianapolis Boat Sport and Travel Show this winter. Had to just wait, what, 4 or 5 months just to get it, though.
Right, but it's well worth it, believe me. Just getting out here and enjoying a good time, learning new tricks from somebody that knows what they're doing.
Well, hopefully you'll learn some things today that you can take back to your home lakes, you know, and give it a try. All we're doing today, folks, we've got small jigs, 1/32 ounce jig heads, and some Southern Pro plastics. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Well, you got there. Now, when you get him close, just hoist him in.
Oh,
when he
yeah.
comes up, hoist him in.
Yeah.
That's a nice fish. Bring him in.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
There we go. That's a nice one.
Hey, what do you think? How'd it feel on that pole?
Man, that you real sensitive. You can feel everything.
Gotta brag there a little bit, folks.
Yes.
He's using the Russ Bailey Signature Series today. Nice fish, bud.
Yes. All right.
Now, show you a little secret.
Uh-huh.
You can bring your jig up here.
Yeah.
After every fish, or like if you get caught on something,
Uh-huh.
what you want to do, just make sure that jig head's all the way up there.
Mm-hmm.
Pull your line back toward your hook there to where it's going to set up more horizontal,
Yeah.
and then you're ready to go.
Oh, all right.
Now, get back in there and get another one.
That's right.
And you know what? We've caught some nice fish to start, but guess what? We haven't caught any Grand Lake pigs yet. Oh, we're going to get bigger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And you just seen how that one felt.
Yeah.
So. The other thing, what we can do too, if we catch several fish in one area, then and it shuts off, we can just vary our depths, go a little bit deeper, because sometimes that'll just push them down just a little bit.
Okay.
You got all that splashing around, all that commotion in there. And the one thing we're lucky today, we don't have a lot of wind, so we can really stay back and work this as slow as we want. Oh, and I just missed one.
Oh.
So there's some fish in here.
Yes.
As you get better flipping, try to get between the dock or the, there you go.
Right up in there.
Yep, and as this boat drifts over a little bit, get even further back so you can work that whole rail all the way back to you. And as you can see, we're working it really slow. What I'm doing is I'll bounce that jig 1 or 2 times, just a little bounce, and then just kind of let it set for a few seconds.
Okay.
And a lot of times you'll see after you hit it and it sets, that's when they're gonna hammer that thing.
So what's the size of jig head you prefer? You always stay light, or?
I do normally. I'll go with a 1/48 or 1/32. Sometimes the wind. There you
There
go.
we go. Oh, there's a nice
Get
one.
him in. Hoist him in. Now hoist him up. Look how chunky those fish are. They're so healthy here.
Whoa.
Yeah, keep him in this side now.
Yeah. Don't want to put that one back.
That is a nice fish.
Yeah. Now, that's a white crappie,
Nope,
correct?
that's a black. That's a
Even with
black.
that black dot on the top of the fin?
When you see a white, they'll actually have stripes going down here, where these are just.
Okay.
So, but that's another black, and we'll catch 99% blacks today.
Another nice black crappie.
Step up your game and step into a War Eagle Blackhawk 2170. The Blackhawk 2170 gives anglers a tough aluminum hull with over 21 feet of stable, well-balanced fishing real estate. War Eagle. We build them tough for hunters who like to fish. The new home for your fishing needs is boneheadtackle.com. Get all the latest product information. Shop our new and improved tackle shop. We have baits for crappie, bass, striper, sand bass, saltwater and terminal tackle. Bait styles in slim stick, stump bugs, brush gliders, and bulk jig heads available. Check out our superior monoline, crankbaits for bass, and our top-of-the-line carbon fiber fishing rods. Bonehead Tackle, family-owned business with one goal in mind: make fishing more fun and help all anglers catch more fish. B&M Poles. The #1 crappie pole company in the world. Whether you are jigging, trolling, pulling, or pushing, B&M has your pole. 3rd-generation family company with over 7 years experience. Home to the Bucks Graphite Jig Pole, the first and best-selling graphite jig pole in the U.S. for over 35 years. Visit bnmpoles.com for yours today. For great fishing, check out Grand Lake St. Mary's. Located in west central Ohio, if you're looking to land bass, catfish, crappie, perch, or bluegill, Grand Lake is the place for you. Check out greatergrandlakeregion.com.
This episode of BrushPile Fishing is brought to you by Mustad, best-selling hook on the planet. B&M Poles, official pole of BrushPile Fishing. Jenko Fishing, Greater Grand Lake Region. NKT.TV, BrushPile Fish Attractant.
I know you said you'd watch one of the shows you seen where we were probably going to fish aluminum.
Yep. Oh, there we
there's
go.
Oh, that's another.
Oh, there's
Good
another
fish.
nice one. It's amazing how subtle some of these hits are.
Yes.
I mean, you really have to be paying attention and ready for it.
That's why I like these little corks that we're using. They're called teardrop floats. And even on a finicky fish, they'll move it enough that, you know, you can notice it. And the jig that you have on, that's called a stinger shad. And that is one dynamite bait for sure. Hey folks, welcome to today's Brush Pile Gear Check. We were on my home lake, Grand Lake St. Mary's, and we had a great time today. And I want to talk about the rig we used. First of all, the pole. We started out with my signature series, Russ Bailey 10.5 foot by B&M, of course. I have the Daiwa 200 spinning reel. Went with a 4-pound test Gamma line. And then the jig of the day, we were using a 1/32 ounce must-have jig head, and we went with a Southern Pro Stinger Shad, and this color is called Popsicle. And that was very important because that is definitely what the fish wanted today. And a popsicle, what that boils down to, it's purple, it's pink, and it has a chartreuse tail. And I've used this in a lot of different lakes, and on Grand Lake right now, it was ultimate. And that's today's Brush Pile Gear Check. But this is like the one down there. It normally will hold a few good fish. And what we'll do, we'll hit it for about 5 minutes. If we don't get any hits, we'll move on. Because we got, like I say, we got a lot of spots I want to try today. Show you some different areas of the lake.
Oh, there we go.
Crappie? Oh yeah, hoist him in, hoist him in.
Oh
There you
yeah.
go.
Oh wow. Yeah, another nice one. Nice black crappie.
And see, and that's, we're starting to see now that color turning on. Because we've been in the same area. I haven't got any hits here at all. So that popsicle's working real well. Did he hammer it?
Yeah. Oh
Good
man,
deal.
hit it hard. Is there a, what's the limit on these? Is it
30 per man. Yep.
Oh, there, yep, there's,
you go.
there's another one.
I told you.
Yep. Oh man.
Bring him in. Look
There
how
we
dark
go.
he is.
Oh man, beautiful dark black one.
Now what I want you to do, I'm gonna keep holding the boat. I want you to keep throwing in that area till the hits die off, okay?
Okay.
I'll hold you here. Look at that fish. That is a dandy, folks.
Oh wow.
Definitely hold that one up for the camera. So the more you get used to it, oh, look at there.
There's another one.
How long was you in the water there? 2 seconds,
yeah,
3?
About 2.
Now let out a little line. There you
there
go.
we go. Yeah.
Boy, look how dark he is.
Jeez.
Same thing.
Beautiful, beautiful fish. God.
That took you all about a second and a
I
half.
know. I definitely wasn't ready for that one either.
Now I'll measure him. I think he's going to make the grade. He's probably 9.5, 10, but I'll measure him for good.
So this, you call it popsicle color, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm thinking that might be the color I'm kind of.
That is a
Kind of
Southern
favorite.
Pro Stinger Shad, and it's called Popsicles. Pink, purple, and chartreuse. With the pole you're using now, I designed, but it's through B&M Pole Company. And if you're a catfish guy, they now have their own catfish line. You'll have to check those out. They've got nothing but catfish poles for that. Well, hey folks, we've hit our first 2 lifts. We've caught some really nice fish, and now we're going to make a little move. And this will be a good time for you to hear a fine word from our sponsors. So you stay tuned. We'll be right back.
BrushPile Fishing is proud to announce the BrushPile Fishing Combos now available at brushpilefishing.com. We have brought together gear from our top sponsors, passing on big savings direct to you. Both combos include the B&M Pro 100 spinning reel, Gamma High Viz 6-pound line, BrushPile fish attractant, with either the B&M Sharpshooter 6 and Southern Pro Dock Shooting Kit, or 10.5 Russ Bailey Signature Series with Southern Pro Jig Fishing Kit. Get yours today. Visit brushpilefishing.com for more.
Welcome to the world of Mustad. Legendary craftsmanship with over 180 years of experience. With advanced designs and technology, Mustad is a name you can trust for whatever you fish for. The long trusted classic and big game hooks, the innovative Ultra Point designs, assortment of tools and jigs, or pre-tied rigs and accessories. Quality and durability are built into every Mustad product. Saltwater giants or freshwater trophies. Make your next trip more memorable with Mustad.
This episode of BrushPile Fishing is brought to you by Bonehead Tackle, Catch More Fish, Gamma Line, Driftmaster, Crappie USA, Buckeye Ford, Southern Pro, War Eagle Boats.
The Greater Grand Lake region is not just a great place to catch crappie, it is a fun vacation destination for the whole family. Grand Lake St. Mary's is Ohio's largest inland lake with 13,500 acres. There's plenty of room for boating, fishing, tubing, and skiing. Enjoy bird watching or a picnic along the shores of this beautiful lake. There are more than a dozen restaurants, clubs, and bars with lake access for plenty of good food, fun, and entertainment. Grand Lake St. Mary's also boasts 2 dog parks, 3 lighthouses, 7 marinas, 9 public launch ramps, and numerous campgrounds, cottages, and hotels. While in the area, explore the Armstrong Air and Space Museum, step back in time at historic Fort Recovery, take a ride down Memory Lane at the Bicycle Museum, appreciate the peace and beauty of the Maria Stein Relic Shrine, or take a stroll along the Miami-Erie Canal. The region also boasts plenty of hiking and biking paths, great restaurants, and fun and unique shopping. To get more information on visiting West Ohio's Greater Grand Lake region, check out seymour.org.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, that's a nice one.
There you go.
Oh, wow. That is a nice one.
And if I was a bet man, there's at least one more in there for you.
They definitely hit a lot harder than I ever would imagine. I'm used to like bluegill, panfish, you know.
It's nice when you set the hook with that long pole and it stops.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we've made several flips, 2 different colors. Caught the one fish right off the bat, so it tells me it's time to get out of here. The other thing I like about that stinger shad, I've got a regular tube on here.
Mm-hmm.
That stinger shad just has that long single tail.
Yeah.
I think that makes a big difference sometimes too. They like that.
So the crappie in here mainly feeding on these shad?
Yep. There you go.
There it is.
Nice little flip.
There's definitely an art to it.
But you're starting to see it's more with your wrist than your whole arm, you know?
Yep. Oh, there you go.
I knew there had to be one in here. Come here. He was laying in the shade. Every spot we hit, we would catch a couple fish and then it would kind of shut down and then we would move on. But the other thing you might not have saw on camera is that some of the spots, those fish may have been in a spot about this big and that's it. Nothing else around the area has held fish. So in some of those spots, I would actually just kind of hold the boat in place and let James fish in because he had it figured out and there was no stopping him at that point and I sure wasn't getting in his way. There he is, there he is.
There it goes.
We figured him out on this dock. They're in this side on the shade. Now, see how he's tore up?
Yeah.
He's working that bed. That's a male. And he's just working it.
I do like this popsicle.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it's nice one. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever crappie fished like this. I've always been slip bobber and a minnow.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you think about this?
This is definitely an experience. It's feeling the sensitivity in these rods and being able to feel every hit, every bite.
I love jig fishing. Don't have to mess with putting new minnows on and
Right.
you know, you actually work the bait.
Yep.
Want more trucks for less bucks? Buckeye Ford is your truck headquarters. Work or play, we have the truck for you. F-150s, F-250s, F-350s, and F-450s. We know trucks, and you'll always get top dollar for your trade. Get the truck you need today for less bucks at Buckeye Ford and shop over 200 new Fords and tons of pre-owned cars and trucks 24/7 at BuckeyeFord.com. Remember, you'll find more trucks for less bucks at BuckeyeFord.com. More trucks, less bucks. BuckeyeFord.com.
Driftmaster rod holders. Whether you are pushing, pulling, or organizing, Driftmaster has you covered with products that are made in America. We can rig any boat for any technique from front to back. Driftmaster, for the way you fish. Jenko Fishing, a bass and crappie lure manufacturer specializing in custom hard and soft baits. Jenko takes crappie fishing to another level with its unique championship-proven products from its Big T lineup. 6 different rod platforms, lightest net in the industry, 4 soft baits with 16 colors, cranks, terminal tackle, and much more. Visit JenkoFishing.com to get what you need to succeed in this crappie fishing world. Introducing NKT.TV, a brand new solution for the cord-cutting generation. With NKT.TV, viewers enjoy viewer-specific programming with the ability to pick and choose the channels you wish to subscribe to. Missed BrushPile Fishing this week? Catch it on NKT.TV, along with all your other Pursuit Channel favorites. NKT.TV offers dozens of network and channel options for you, the viewer, to choose from. So go ahead, cut the cord, and get everything you want with nothing you don't. Visit NKT.TV today.
Sometimes it can be challenging. I mean, when that bite's slow.
Oh, there you go.
That's a nice fish.
Oh, beautiful.
Another just a good cleaner fish here.
Oh,
Now look
there
at
we
that. Now, how many flips? Oh, there's a nice fish.
Wow.
Get him in, get him in.
There
How
we
many
go.
flips did we make in that same area where we never got hit, and then all of a sudden we get a double?
yeah.
We had made at least 10, 15 flips apiece into that same area, nothing, and then all of a sudden, bam, bam. And when they hit it,
They hit it hard.
But again, you know, patience, and when the fish are a little bit finicky like they are, I think sometimes we give up a little bit too early. And every spot that we've hit today, before we leave it, you can see I make several casts, even if we don't get hit. And then after so many, then it's time to go. But you know, that paid off, just kind of being persistent there and making a lot of different casts.
Man, I said just the whole experience of this is probably one of the nicest prizes I've ever won.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I've won trips, I've won VIP movie passes, screenings, I've won cash, you know, but this is by far
It's most relaxing, huh?
yeah.
Hey folks, right now I want to give you a little tip about transporting your fish home. Say you've been on the water, you've cleaned your fish, and now you've got either a 1-hour drive or an 8-hour drive. It doesn't matter. You want to keep those fish fresh. So if you have the chance and you can freeze those before you head home, that's the way to do it. But if not, pack them in your plastic bags, fill them with water, get all the air out. And here's the important thing when transporting. When you put your fish in a cooler, make sure you start with a good layer of ice on the bottom of the cooler. Put your bags of fish on top of that, and then pack it down. And the last thing is make sure you get a good cooler that's going to keep everything nice and cold. We sure love our Neanderthal coolers, and that's your tip for getting those fish home fresh. Oh, you got it. Bring him up. Get him over.
There we go. Oh my
bring him in,
goodness.
bring him in, get him in.
Yes. Oh, wow, that worked out perfect.
And I just missed one watching you. Nice.
Wow.
What do you think of that one, bud?
Good. Oh my, look at that. Wow, that's a beautiful.
Just to see if that sun's got him pushed way down.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Oh, a little one.
I don't think he'll make the grade.
Will not make it.
Still fun to catch.
Yes. Yes, it is.
There we go.
Oh, there's a nicer one. Yeah, I think you got me beat on that one.
Still not as big as what we've caught today.
No.
Couple throwbacks. But I'll tell you what, it's time. I think he can put that camera up. That way me and you's going to keep fishing for a little bit. You go with that?
Yes, sir. That sounds like a great idea.
Folks, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Again, James was our winner at the Indianapolis Boat Show. We have had a blast today. You know, everyone we've talked to said that it's been really tough the last couple of weeks. I'm not complaining about this morning.
No, we've had a beautiful morning.
Well, James, I appreciate you joining us, buddy.
All right, thank
You going to enter next year?
Absolutely. You know it.
Folks, I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned because we'll be back next week with BrushPile Fishing.
For more brush pile fishing excitement, find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.